Hello guys, Mr. Chris here, hope you're well. Welcome to the channel and welcome to my very first video about Crossout. In today's video I'm going to talk about the OMAMORI module. OMAMORI is a very unique item with incredible perk, which has seen a lot of play amongst most of the players in Crossout. In today's video I'm going to give my personal opinion about all the things that happen on the OMAMORI and why its price dropped so much. Also I'm going to talk briefly about the stabilizer event which caused OMAMORI to drop at the price we see in a second as well. And also I will give my personal opinion on why this has been made this way from developers. So if we take the trading view from Crossout, we are going to see that about 14 days ago OMAMORI was trading at about 7k. Actually 15 days ago here OMAMORI was 8k, and about 20 days ago roughly OMAMORI was about 6k, which is actually the price that I paid for my OMAMORI. I don't regret it because I believe OMAMORI is a very strong item. In any case will recover a little bit. I do understand the candlesticks, so just looking at the graph I can see what's going on, and I do believe in the coming month OMAMORI will sit at about 4k and a half, something like that. It may jump again to 6k and a half, but it's very optimistic view in any case. So I believe 4.5k would be the price for OMAMORI in at least in the next 4 months, unless something very crazy happen again, as already happened in any case with stabilizer event, which make like a big impact on the OMAMORI life. So before giving my input on this, I just need to go back on the basic of Crossout. Crossout is a game where you can craft your vehicles in the way how you like it, and then you send to battle to gather resources. Then you will use those resources to craft items. Most likely you are aiming to craft some legendary items. For example, the aspects is really good, Wretcher, the Arbiter, but there are many other factions as well. Now usually to craft one of these items you need so many resources. Just to give a numbers actually, you need something like 22k scrap metal. Yes, you heard correctly, 22k roughly. Then you will need something like 2,500 of wires. You will need about 7k of copper, just a little bit less than 7k actually. And then you will need 1,250 plastic as well. Then when you're ready to craft your legendary and you already crafted the 5 epics, you need 750 electronics, which you will find only rides, and 750 batteries, and also paying the cost for the bench. Crafting those 5 epics has also a bench cost, which is different for each type of item. So for epic, for instance, is 15 coins. For a special item is 10. Sometimes you can get coupons which will allow you to waive the coins fees, which is great. You will save some money. And also the blue items, they have a cost as well for the bench, about 3 coin, which is really top. But when you add up all this, it's going to end up at 390 coins to craft a single legendary. So for instance, assuming that you farmed for all your resources, you will need about 5 weeks, because there is a limit of a weekly limit of each resource, so you cannot get more than a specific amount each week. This of course is made from developers to slow down the game, so you're more willing to go to the shop and buy some packs to get your coin faster. So you can buy the resources, you can buy the items that you want, etc, etc. I believe you know this already. So going back on the crafting table, sorry. So for the arbiter, after you gather all your resources, you just literally to pay 390 coins to cover the bench cost, and you golden done. The other option is also to buy the items yourself from the market. Then you can farm the resources and you pay just 75 coin and you're done. Now, to craft one legendary you need 5 weeks. So if you wanna craft 10, you will need 55 weeks, which is literally 11 months. Actually a little bit more, because 1 year is 52 weeks, so you need like 12 months. Alright, so when you craft your 10 arbiter and you sell your arbiter for roughly 3k and 300 coins, something like that. Yeah, you're gonna pay 10% market fees and you will get your 3 coin. And of course if you farm for the resources and you pay only 390, you understand 3000 times minus 390, the rest is the profit that you actually make after you do all this. If you buy the items, the epic items to craft your legendary, of course the profit that you make is very small, usually between 250 and 500 coins if you're lucky. So even this process takes a lot of time. This is what I did actually with my aspects. This is the second one that I'm crafting, and I'm about to craft my third one. I just need a little bit more electronics and I'm done. So what I did, I had some coins to spend. I like to support the game, but after what happened with OMAMORI, I think I won't do it for quite a while, because I think it's been like a D move. I would call this a D move. If you want to understand, you understand, I'm sure. I want to be polite in this video. So you can what I did, yes, with aspects, I just bought all the items that need to craft aspects for less than 2k, and I farmed the resource myself. This is what I did. Simple as. So if in the future I want to sell aspects, I'm looking at about, probably looking at price right now, looking how it's going this, I'm not sure, but I won't sell aspects because I want to get Punisher, so this is what I'm doing, the aspects. Anyway, so I think even if I sell it for 3k, I'm gonna get 2.7k as a return, and then I need to do that minus the 2k that I paid for those items, so it's gonna be 700 coins, and then I have to do 700 minus 75, because I would pay just the legendary bench because I bought the item, right? So my profit would be about 625 coins in this way, which is great. I mean, why not? You know what I mean? Anyway, so this is what I did with aspect. But if I wanna get like 30k coin, I need to craft 10 aspects. Why I wanna do this? Because at some point I wish to buy, unless I crafted one of the relic, right? Now I can also craft a relic, but to craft a relic you need a lot of resources as well. Unfortunately, when I say a lot, I mean a lot, because one of them is behind clan wars. So you have to do clan wars unless you pay for the resource, but the resource costs quite a lot, and to get 600 units at this price, let's say the minimum price, you need about 24k. So you see that we are always there. I need about 25k to have a relic. Now your question is, okay, but this is videos about OMAMORI, why are you telling stuff that we already know? Well, this is about OMAMORI, because OMAMORI was the only item that 2 weeks ago was trading at 8k, and the 8k, simple math, is if I sell one OMAMORI at 8k after a market fees of 10%, I get more than double of selling one single arbiter, right? So to get what OMAMORI was able to give me in terms of coin, I have to sell 2 arbiter. That makes sense. Which is mean that if for some reason during the big chase event, when players had a chance to get an upgraded version of OMAMORI, and of course they have in the storage up until 12 days ago when the developers announced here. This is the point where of course the OMAMORI dropped in price for that reason. The developers announced here a weekend event where stabilizer, which are those little beautiful items, allowed players to remove from their upgraded I love what I'm doing from the upgrade items, like this one for example. You could remove all the bonus and you could sell the item again. So people had OMAMORI, machinist cabin in the inventory. They have a vindicator and all the stuff that was not tradable. So this is being presented by the developers as a chance given to the player to sell the unwanted item and make a little bit of coin. But the real reason behind this is to touch the market without touching the market. Developers are developers in the game. They can do whatever they want, but when they do whatever they want, they have to do in a way that is reasonable for the player. So as a developer, I cannot manually drop the price of an item unless I push the players to drop the price of the item themselves. By saying this, I'm saying that 15 days ago OMAMORI was trading at 8k and was untradable, and only 7 to 5 units were tradable on the market, because this is what I noticed. Then they asked themselves, if we give a chance to the players to sell the OMAMORI, as soon as they dump all the OMAMORI in the market, we know already as a developers, because they are not stupid, of course not, the price will drop a lot. So we have a chance to make sure in some way. It wasn't 100% sure, but probably they have a team that works behind those things, right? We need to drop the price of OMAMORI to match almost the price of the other special legendary models. How we can do this? The only way is to do something crazy, and the crazy thing was the stabilizer event. So people had a chance to upgrade the OMAMORI, and as soon as this chance was given to players did that, and they flooded the market with OMAMORI. In fact, at this point we had something like 150 OMAMORI for sale, and when you have so much unit of a single item for sale in the market all together in one specific moment, the price keep dropping and sunk like the Titanic. This was the Titanic, exactly the same. This is what happened to OMAMORI. Why the developers did this? Well, simple. Because OMAMORI was an item that by selling it gives to players a lot of coins, and if I get them much coins that fast, literally by selling, let's say I collected in some way with events and other things, I don't know how, 8 to 10 OMAMORIs, and I sell it at 8k each, right? What happens is that I have enough coin in a very short time to comparing the crafting arbiters, right? And in 6 months, in less than half of the time, I can get my relic, my very first relic if I don't have any, or another relic. And if I do this in this way, I won't need to use the shop. There is no reason. The shop is here because the game is difficult. You need a lot of time to craft your resources, to farm your resources. You need a lot of time to craft your items. So the developers give you the shop so you can get your coins. You support the game in some way, right? And you can get your items faster. That's it. That is the story of OMAMORI. There's nothing special, just my opinion in any case. You can agree, you can disagree. I'll let you choose this one. Have a good one.